Hi, thank you for clicking on my video. I am Beth Ann of Beth Ann Stamps. And this week I want to share with you some new products that are being released in March. Stampin' Up! Is going to do several new releases throughout the year. And so this is the one in March. In January, we got the new catalog. We'll get this one. The new annual catalog will be coming out later. But this is just part of the new release. It is called Hello Irresistible Sweet Collection. The Sweet Collection comes with the stamps, Irresistible Blooms, these dies that I just love these designs on, some cute loose frosted gems. A little harder to work with. You have to glue them down or use a glue dot, but they're just gorgeous. And then this beautiful Hello Irresistible papers. Now, they're bringing back some older colors with this. So, and the dies cut out these flowers. And there's two, let me see if I have the other one where I actually punched them out of. There are two sizes. I must not have it here in front of me. I know I chopped them out. But you can cut the small flower and the large flower with the dies. And in here, the colors, oh, here's the one where I cut both sizes. The colors are Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Seafoam, Soft Seafoam, Petal Pink, and they're bringing back Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon. Now, I loved Pretty Peacock. It was an in color a few years ago. Lost Lagoon was before my time with Stampin' Up, but these papers and these colors are just gorgeous. So let's look at these, and then I'm going to show you some other things. We're going to make a card today. This is the card, and it says, "Hooray, it's your day," and I'm leaving the inside blank. I figure I could use it for a work anniversary, an anniversary, a birthday, graduation, if I leave it blank with "Hooray, it's your day." So let me bring this one in. This is a 5.5 by 8.5 scored at that 4 1/4. And I'm going to do this portrait style. And I just took a piece of the DSP we're using and put it on the inside and stamped a flower. Now, I will be honest with you. I did pull in my retired Pretty Peacock. But you could use another green here that you have. Or if you do have that Pretty Peacock, you could use that. So I ran a piece of soft seafoam through one of the new embossing folders that we're going to be looking at. I like this texture. I hope you can see that. This is 5 1/4 by 4. And then I cut a piece of the DSP. I don't know, I think it can be directional or not. This is 2 inches. And it's a little over the 5 1/4. I like to leave mine a little long until I glue it on. And then I can trim it off. So I'll line that up where I want it. And then I'll bring in my scissors. And I'll trim that off. Sometimes if I try to cut them to fit, sometimes they run a little short. So we're going to put this down on our card base. I just absolutely love the colors in this. They are right in my wheelhouse. I really like soft pastel type colors. All right, so there's that. For our sentiment, I went very simple. I pulled in the double oval punch from the main catalog, typed "Hooray, it's your day." We talked about that. I die cut out this flower from the designer series paper. I got inky fingers. You can tell I've been stamping again. And then I took the leaves from the stamp set and I stamped them on the back. Let me see if I have it here. Well, just the back of one of these DSPs. This is like soft seafoam. You could do that. So now what I want to do is I want to put my flower, I want to pop these up. So I am going to attach these to my sentiment and then figure out where I want these leaves to be. I think that'll be good there. And then we're going to put this one here. So a little more glue. There we go. And then I think I'm going to put this right in here. So we'll bring in some dimensionals. I have the standard size and some of the minis to get up on the points of those leaves. Let's see if I can pick them up today. And then I think, just to be safe, see if I have another one in here. I'm going to put one right there. Okay, let me get a little bucket here. Pull these off. That's the worst part when you're using dimensionals, isn't it? You get them all on your piece and then you have to peel them again. So it's a pretty simple card. But these papers, I know I said that probably in my last video too. The papers do so much of the work for you. All right, we're just going to pop that right there. Oh, so pretty. And then I'm going to bring in those loose gems. And I'm hoping that I can get the same 3 sizes that I used on this one. I'm going to put a dab of glue. Try to grab without getting my head in here. All right, it's another dab of glue. I think this is another big one. That's all right, we'll do that. They might all end up the same size this time. I think I have it. Give it a second to dry. There we go. These frosted, they're so pretty. All right, so that is my card, and I will put the blog below so you can get a closer look at the card, and it'll have the dimensions. So that's this card. Let me bring some others in that I made with this set to show you. Here is one using the petal pink as the background and that DSP as that focal point. I punched out this flower and some leaves. And then on the petal pink, I stamped, there's some dots in this set in the background. And then stamped Hello in Versamark and heat set with white embossing powder and pulled in some pink and yellow gems. So there's that one. This one I thought was more on the masculine side. So I brought in that Daffodil Delight, the oval punch again, some yellow gems, and then using this die, cutting out of another piece of the DSP, I put that along the bottom, and then on the inside I brought that DSP in with the leaves. And I went with the yellow leaves on this one. I don't know if I showed you the inside of this one. Soft seafoam and some more of that DSP. I like to carry them into the inside. This one, again, pulling one of those DSP papers that really is gorgeous with the background there. And then simply, again, die cut the flowers out of the other matching designer series paper, some soft seafoam leaves for contrast, pink gems, and on the inside. This paper just makes it so easy to make beautiful cards. This one, when I first saw it and how this circle die cuts out, I knew that I had to make a book fold. And so, again, I put in soft seafoam as a base layer here on top of my white cardstock. Put a light DSP, and then out of this darker DSP that has the matching dots and lines that you can see. Hopefully that's coming through. I put that on top, and then I stamped thank you. I did use my Stamparatus to stamp this thank you so I could do it multiple times since I was putting on top of that DSP. And then the inside, I brought those two colors in and layered that up. So those are the cards I made with this set. I think it's gorgeous. As I said, with the suite, you have the stamp set, the dies, the paper, and the loose leaf. And so that'll be available in March. They did come out with a couple other new things. I want to show you those. This beautiful paper, I haven't even opened it. It's called Naturally Gilded. And so hopefully the shine and the glare isn't too bad. And these are the papers. You get 4 of them. Whoops. Maybe more than that. Yep. So there, and then on the back sides, they're just plain. But these are beautiful. I have not had a chance to play with these ones yet, but you will be seeing those in a future video. They're also coming out with what they call the basic 3D embossing folders. This is the one that I used on the card we made today. And then there's this. To me, it sort of has like a star flower in it. I don't know if it's going to show up or not. And then dots. Who doesn't love polka dots? And so they come as a set, basic 3D embossing folders. That's a set, so it's $30, I believe, for the set. And you get those 3. And then a new stamp set. Classic letters. These are photopolymer, and you have all of the letters and some leaves to go with it, colon, semicolon, some other little designs here, dashes, ellipse, I think that's one called. So those are all the products that will be coming out in March. And so I just really wanted to work with the Irresistible Blooms today, but you will be seeing more of these embossing folders that are coming out, the classic letters, and then the other paper. And then also from all the cards I made today, I kept my scraps. You will be seeing something with these scraps in the future. I love making cards with scraps. So thank you, as always, for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I hope you enjoyed these cards. If you have questions about these new products, please feel free to reach out to me. And if you need a demonstrator, I would be more than happy to help you and fill that position for you. So, and last but not least, if you would hit that thumbs up for me and that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. And please leave me a comment. I'm always interested in your feedback, your thoughts, and I try to respond to those as quickly as I can. So again, thank you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye-bye.